So on the 29th of April, then we have Sabo Latino 4. Great Latin artists just come out. It's going to be a madhouse. The ladies dress really, really, really nice that night. So it's great. As you know, the Latin show has always become like a niche party as never before when it comes to Carnival. Next day, now we get into April 30th. I know you're like, we don't have no parades. Now the parade starts. So April 30th
I could have fallen asleep.
Yeah, you could have fallen asleep. The first parade now is going to be on April 30th. That's going to be in the afternoon, starting at 3 or 3:30. I think 3 o'clock. Just stay tuned to our Facebook page for more updates. And that will be the Junior Kids Parade. So that will start at Grand Marché, come down the Bush Road, come onto the Pond Fill, and then go into the village, because we're starting later in the day, so the sun is not such an issue. That's one end. The police would rather that, since it's little kids, we can put them onto a wider road so that we'll use the Pond Fill. What's great about the Pond Fill is more cars can pull up, with the families to see the junior parade if we do it over there. So come out and see the kids. That'll be Saturday afternoon. Next day will be Grand Parade. Okay, so Grand Parade, as you know, starts 10 in the morning. We asking all of the revelers to be by St. John's Ranch. The trucks will be parked up higher up in St. Peter's, and as they come down, we'll just line up and then we'll keep going until we reach into the village. A good, I would say, maybe 8 hours later, because that's how big our Grand Parade has become. All of the new troops have Facebook pages or places that you could reach them. If you haven't joined a troop yet, you can go or join a band yet. Just go ahead and look for them online, and you can join one, get a costume, come out, have a good time. If you can't, just come and enjoy it anywhere along that route. And SCDF will be putting out the route in a map form soon on our app and on our Facebook page, that you can know where to stand and get some of the best pictures and see what's going on. So the village cookout, this is, we're in our third year of the village cookout, and what we do is we ask the public to just submit some really nice dishes they would like to see, and I could announce here, can I?
Sure, man.
So this year our dishes are conch dumpling, that's the starter, and then we're following up with goat meat and rice and peas. So if you want to do it curry, if you want to do it Creole, it's up to you. But that's what the competition will be about. So on the opening night, we usually pull lots to pick which booths will be in the competition. We try to pick some from French side and some from Dutch side. No, when I say French and Dutch, I mean which side of the village, because that's village lingo that we say. But if they're on the northern side, we call them French, and on the other side we call them Dutch. Right. So we choose 2 or 3 from each side, and then they actually have to do a cook-off on that day. So they have to prepare the food. They have to come, and we have judges who are chefs in other restaurants or other restaurateurs, and they're the judges, and then we announce a winner.
So what do they win for that?
They win a free booth the following year.
Wow.
Yes, along with some other things that we try to throw in, but definitely the booth is free the next year.
Okay, so what we got next?
So, I mean, sad to say, but we almost at the end, because after second day parade, basically the next day is the closing, and so we burn the moon the next day, and the closing parade, we start at 8 p.m. Once we get into that village, everybody's sad. They're like, okay, tonight they ain't going home. A lot of them have to work, but hey, we stay up as long as we can on the last day, and we burn the momo, which is our culture here when it comes to that.
So I guess after that,
and then
you could rest.
Yes, you rest, and then you wake up the next day sad, and you wait 50-something more weeks for Carnival to start again.
Now, what are some of the, since we went through the whole schedule of the Carnival, what are the most pending things that you would like the information to get to the public to pay attention to?
It would be always easier if the public would pay attention to our Facebook page. We're now at 24,000 likes. We've about tripled in the last 3 to 4 years. So we post everything there. Also, if you can get the app on your mobile phone, we will send messages. But in Carnival, just remember, before Carnival officially opens, all of our events are outside of the village. So the location is very important. I think the most important one to know is that Celebration Palace we're no longer using. All of that is put into the tent at Port de Plaisance. That's very important. Also, that we have new rules in the village. So in the village we have, as you know, there's an age limit right now. So 14 and under, without parental supervision, is not allowed into the adult-oriented shows. And all the shows are adult oriented except the youth extravaganza and the open free nights, the village nights, the parade days. Besides that, 14 and under is not going to be allowed into the village without parental supervision. And the reason for that is too many kids are unattended and are being left in the village or being left to find their way home very late at night. And we don't think, as a foundation, whatever we could do to curb that, we will do. And that's one of our decisions this year when it comes to that.
So I guess you have a good bit of work. You and the rest of the community got a good bit of work.
You know, quite honestly, we work much harder right after Carnival. So we take 2 weeks off and then we're back at it. And that's really where a lot of our hours are spent. When we get here now, we're just kind of coasting off all the hard work we've done for the last 8 to 9 months. And but you know, it's still a lot of tightening up and crossing the T's and dotting the I's. So we do want to say, we really do want to thank the public of St. Maarten for their support for Carnival. We sometimes are not appreciated at all for some of the decisions we have to make, but please know that every time we make those decisions, we're making it from a place where we see how Carnival is growing and we see problems that not everybody can see. So when we make those decisions, we just want the public to know, please bear with us. There's a reason for everything, and we just want Carnival to continue to grow. We are now global. Our Carnival is literally global right now. People are talking about coming from all over the world, and so for that reason, we have had to become much more professional in the way we do things. And we'd like to thank the public for having patience with us, because up to this day, nobody has boycotted Carnival. Nobody has said, like, I ain't going Juve this time, or I ain't coming to the parade because of them people in SCDF. And we thank you all for that, giving us a chance to really prove that all the hard work we're doing, it's going to come out to something very well. So that would be what I would like to tell the public, and just come out. We have, how many more days left? Maybe 2 weeks? 2.5 weeks?
Yes. Before you start.
It's starting, man. You gotta be there, come experience life.